My personal opinion is my favorite Nightwish song I've heard so far. You know, Music and Words Unite is only possible because of viewers and supporters like you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Mark cry. Hello and welcome to another episode of Music and Words Unite. I am your co-host Troy, and with me and my friend and co-host Mark. How you doing, Mark? All right. And today we are back with another Nightwish reaction video. And you know what? I'm excited for this one. It's the last one I looked up we did in December, and that's been far too long, Mark. You know, we were on a little bit of a hiatus for what was it? Christmas break, right? We took a couple weeks off, but now we're back. And back in March of 2026, hard to believe that it's already 2026. I feel old, but you know what? Maybe this music will make me feel young again. That's my goal, Mark. I don't know about you. Have you ever heard this song, Storytime by Nightwish?
Negative, sir.
Me either. And I'm excited because we actually had the top rated comment in our last reaction video for Romanticide. Asked us to do Storytime. So you know what? We're back at it. And why don't we get started? I know nothing about it. Mark knows nothing about it. Totally blind react. So here we go.
I think it's time for a little story.
Okay, I'll take a story. Thank you.
It's definitely story time.
Wow, look at that.
This is from an album before Floor was in the band, right?
Okay, I believe so. I don't know too much about it. I'm new, or I'm pretty new still to Nightwish, but I think so.
Yeah, I just looked that up, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good that you looked it up. You know, Mark, I'll say this before we continue. So far, I really like this song. In fact, it's one of my favorite ones I've heard. So I really like the chorus, man. It's got like this very almost 80s style driving chorus. You know, you know, I'm a big fan of 80s driving choruses. You know, think of Rocky IV soundtrack to be very specific. But of course, other courses. But yeah, big fan of that soundtrack. But yeah, I so far I would like this song, Mark. I love the. What do you think so far?
Yeah, just so symphonic and just like, for lack of a better word, like very like whimsical sounding. You know, like it really does sound like a story time in music. Honestly, like you're being whisked away to like a fantasy world. You know. That's always the cool thing about Nightwish is they invoke that feeling of like fantasy, which is awesome.
Yeah, I'm here for it, man. I love the synths in there. It's got this metal groove. It's got a great hook, kind of like a driving 80s anthemic hook to it. For at least for me, maybe I'm wrong about that, but that's what I hear. But yeah, like I'm gonna rewind it. I'm gonna rewind that and let me listen to that chorus again.
Yeah, like that keyboard, it's so just...
just great anthemic sing-along vibe to it. It's gotta be great to hear live. Except Mark. By the way, I'm really enjoying this song. I just want to throw that out there. But I don't know if this guy is enjoying it. Either that or he's totally mesmerizing the crowd. I just want to put that out. But let me see if I can find him. Hold on. Let's see if I can find him. I was really into it. This dude right here. I saw him, but everyone's clapping.
I didn't see him. No, I missed it.
Okay. Let's see.
With the bucket hat?
Yeah, the guy with the bucket hat. All right, I'm gonna rewind it because there he is again. Let me just go back.
It looks like Jamiroquai.
He's just like, I don't know. Maybe he's just vibing to it. I don't know, but he's just there. He's taking.
He's definitely vibing. He is a vibe. Look at him.
He's taking it all in. All right, I'm gonna rewind a little bit because I was really trying to pay attention to the lyrics after I kind of got used to the music. I want to say, man, her voice is just awesome. The fact that this is live too, it's just great job. She's an amazing.
Hell yeah.
Great melody too. Great writing. So let's keep going. Say, Mark, my personal opinion is my favorite Nightwish song I've heard so far.
I think I'm right there with you.
What a song, man! Especially when he got to that part, it was like innocence. It sounded like super epic.
With with the super high. Yeah.
It reminds me of a song that got me into a band recently. It just reminded me of that. Because I've heard a couple Nightwish songs. I've liked both of them. But this one was a little different. This one was like, okay. It's kind of like igniting the things in my brain that I just happen to like about a lot of music, you know, like catchy cookie choruses, epic sounding stuff, great rhythm, bass section, you know what I mean? You know, lyrics that have some meaning to it. I think, yeah, Mark, I think so far it's my favorite. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you. It has like that, like I said, like that really like neoclassical sound to it. You know
Yeah.
what this band reminds me of? They remind me of like Cradle of Filth circa like early 2000s without like the screaming vocals.
Oh,
Like
I
it's how they
see.
have like the
Yeah.
neoclassical sound, you know, like
Right.
the almost like baroque sound they were going for, and like I don't know, it's just it kind of reminds me of them, but it's way more symphonic obviously and super epic. And Finland knows what they're doing with the symphonic stuff, man, I'll tell you.
They certainly do, man.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing when it comes to a lot of things, apparently, because they're really good at music. They have a lot of great bands, guitar players, musicians, for sure. So
big time.
Yeah, I was looking. The song that this doesn't sound anything like that other song, but the part where it goes Neverland and no sense, that part. It's a song by Sisters of Mercy called Dominion Motherland or Mother Russia.
Mother Russia.
And that song, the chorus, the chorus goes Dominion. The first time my friend played another Sister Mercy song for it that I liked, right? But then he played that song next, and I was like, I love this band. I was like, as soon as I heard that part, so I just heard that like in this song, I was like, oh wow, I love epic sounding stuff like that with a great melody after. You know, so
Sisters of Mercy are the real deal, man. Good shit.
Real deal. So is Nightwish apparently. So I'm excited. And then last but not least, I wanted to talk briefly about the lyrics. I was trying to kind of follow along. You know, when you react to a video, to be honest with you, it's kind of hard to follow along with the music, the video, the performances, and then understand the lyrics all at the same time. I mean, I'm just not a professional reactor. We just do this for fun. But so maybe if I did it for a living, it'd be easier. But anyway, you know, I was kind of looking over the lyrics, and there's a lyric in there called Imaginarium, which is what's on the screen right now. A dream emporium, caress the tales, and they will dream you real. A storyteller's game, lips that intoxicate. The core of all life is a limitless chest of tales. So the chorus is, I think it's interesting. I'm the voice of Neverland, the innocence to dreams of every man. Neverland obviously is from Peter Pan. So it says, I am the empty crib of Peter Pan, a silent kite against the blue sky. Wow, that's a nice lyric. Every chimney, every moonlit sight. I am the story that will read you real. Every moment that you hold dear. Oh, interesting. And then that part that sound epic says Neverland, innocence, dream of every man, kind of repeated. So very interesting, you know. It's interesting for a few reasons, right? I think as we get older, when you're younger, because I have a 4-year-old, right? Everything seems new to you, you know? And kids love stories. Like they really do love stories. Disney tales, all kinds of stories, right? They love the imagination part, you know? I love watching my daughter just, you know, she plays with me and my wife, of course, and stuff like that. But it is cool to watch her just play by herself and imagine stuff. You know what I mean? Like she's playing with her toys and coming up with little scenarios. And I feel like at some point in life you lose that. And that's okay when you get older to lose that. But I think maybe the way I read this song is talking about embracing your inner child in a way to bring upon art, to bring upon imagination and creativity, and not losing that, you know, because in the age of something like generative AI or, you know, these tools are only going to get better. What separates a human being from a machine, you know? It's really our creativity, our ingenuity, our invention, our ability to imagine. And machines at this point don't have that right yet, you know? They can generate things from which they were trained on, of course, and they can generate new things as long as they were trained on it. But they truly can't imagine new things yet, you know? Imagine what's not possible to, which hasn't existed yet. So I think that's one thing that still sets human apart. And I think maybe this song's talking about that. It's like embracing your inner, going back to embracing that. And I would imagine for musicians also it's difficult because, you have a career. It's one thing to do this for fun, right? As a musician, it's another thing to do it for money and fun. And, it's kind of really tough, I would imagine, because I've never been a professional musician, but to balance being creative and inventive with having to pay the bills, that's got to be a rough balance because I would imagine there's a lot of things that people want to do, but they just can't do because they know that they won't make any money if they do it, So once you find a niche, kind of staying with that and then being creative. So maybe this song is talking about that. I don't know, Mark. What do you think?
Well, I just want to say that Imaginarum is the name of the album. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Okay. I did not. I don't know anything about. Yeah, just fresh blind. Yeah.
I just looked it up just real quick. Okay. To retort on what you said, I agree about children loving stories and stuff. I think all humans just love storytelling, to be honest. I mean, what is a movie or a TV show or even like music when you listen to it? It's a retold story through either lyrics or, acting or any of that type of stuff. And I think that one of the biggest parts of being a human in general is just being able to live through the memories and storytelling of other humans, somebody tells a story and you can, either relate to it or you can kind of just process it in your head, like as they're telling it, or you like reimagine it. So, I mean, this song really could be about a lot of things like that. I think, it could not be as in depth as that, or it could be even more in depth than that. She makes a couple references to Peter Pan too, which is obviously like Neverland, that kind of thing. So,
right.
So yeah, I think that that's definitely the case to an extent, but I mean, there may be, more there, or there may be less there, or they left it up to interpretation. But, sonically, that song was just really great. I love anything with like neoclassical flair to it, whether it's like Yngwie Malmsteen or, even like Deep Purple or anything like that. So this is like right up my alley. Okay. And this is like kind of teetering on like symphonic black metal, like kind of. It's not quite black metal because it's not, it doesn't sound like it was recorded in a trash can, but
but requisite, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, this kind of stuff is just great when it really hits the spot when you're in the mood for it, and I can appreciate this kind of stuff. So yeah, I really enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah, this one's definitely going on the playlist. I have to check out the album because I think the album called Imaginarium, as you said it's called, right? I think this was like I would
Imaginarum.
I don't know. Imaginarum. Sorry.
It is. It's a single off the album, yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. So thanks for recommending that from our last video. Appreciate that. I'm sure you guys know all about, and ladies, what this song is talking about. The cool thing about lyrics, though, is when you put it out there, it's really up to the person reading it and listening to make it their own, I would say. Of course, there's always official meanings, but sometimes lyrics can mean something to you then beyond even what's official. So, but if you have your own interpretations of this song and what it means to you or anything official, let us know in the comments. That would be cool. We also have a free music club, and Mark and I are in there. It's on Discord. It's totally free. We have a bunch of people who watch this channel that come in there and chat with us and chat with each other and share music. And so if you like the idea of like a music club, but you don't have to pay anything, the link for that will be in the pinned comments. There's nothing to even charge for in there, even if we wanted to. It's just a Discord channel. So you can, feel free to come in there, all right? So only about 5% of our viewers are subscribed, so I'm sure there'll be more Nightwish in the future, plus a lot of other stuff on this channel. So if that interests you, we'd love to have your subscription. And yeah, well, Mark, until next time.
See you.